Persephone is Greek goddess of vegetation, especially grain. She is also the wife of Hades, with whom she ruled the underworld. She is the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of grain and harvest. In Greek mythology, Persephone was portrayed as the vulnerable queen and always depicted carrying a scepter and shift of wheat. In some representation, she is holding a pomegranate or even a seed of a pomegranate that symbolizes her marriage to Hades. According to Greek mythology, Hades, the god of the underworld, fell in love with the beautiful Persephone when he saw her picking flowers in the day in meadow. Hades fell in love with Persephone, his sister Demeter's only daughter, and wanted to marry her. One day, as Persephone was gathering flowers in meadow with her maiden, she wandered apart from the group and was entrapped by the sudden blooming of glorious fragrant flowers. As she reached to pluck it, the ground below her feet opened up, and Hades in his 4-horse golden chariot appeared before her. She snatched her and took her with him to Underworld, to be his wife and queen. Demeter wasn't very pleased when she found out about the abduction of her daughter. Hurt and distraught, she started wandering aimlessly around and was aggrieved to such an extent that she neglected all her duties. And since she was the goddess of agriculture and fertility, the earth was a new barren and people were dying of famine. Zeus, Persephone's father, commanded his brother Hades to release her. However, Hades had tricked her into eating 6 pomegranate seeds, and it was rule of fates that anyone who consumes food or drink in the underworld was doomed to spend eternity there. Since Persephone had eaten the 6 pomegranate seeds, he had to remain in the underworld for 6 months of the year. Hades agreed to release her to the world above for another 6 months of the year, to be reunited with her mother, explaining the seasonal change throughout the year. When Persephone is the underworld, all the living cease to grow for 6 months, and when she is with her mother, all they grow back. Watch our next video to know more about the top 10 powerful Greek god you have never heard before. Like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.